Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Desi TV USA. I am Tabinda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. Trump's U-turn, tariffs on China may be slash. Pakistan rejects Indian allegations, hold bilateral ties after Pahalgam attack. Pakistan Day celebrated in Paris with a strong diplomatic presence. Pakistan shut airspace for India reject treaty suspension. South Africa urges unconditional peace talk between Russia and Ukraine. Meghan Markle shares insight on business and family at Times 100 summit. Russia strike Kyiv in deadliest attack this year, Trump condemned assault. And 5,000 years old woman remains found in Peru hinting at ancient female leadership. These are headlines, lead to news detail. Now the top story is here. In a major shift, President Donald Trump is reportedly planning to slash tariff on Chinese imports from a staggering 245% to around 50 to 60%. The move comes aimed mounting inflation and growing fears of a US recession. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has also called on Beijing to finalize a trade deal with Washington, signaling a renewed push for economic stability. This surprising U-turn marks a sharp change from Trump's earlier tough stance on China. Meanwhile, the administration is eyeing a new trade agreement with India, raising questions about whether similar tariff reductions may follow for other key partners. As the economy continues to struggle, Trump's strategies appears to be shifting from confrontations to negotiation. A key meeting of Pakistan National Security Committee chaired by Prime Minister strongly rejected Indian allegations over the Pahalgam attack. The committee condemned India's water aggressions, calling its move to suspend the Indus Water Treaty unacceptable. NSC warned of a strong response to any Indian military or water-related misadventure. Pakistan is now reviewing all bilateral agreements with India, including the Simla Accord. In a series of swift decisions, Pakistan has closed the Wagah border, suspending Indian transit and cancelled all SAARC visa scheme visas for Indians except 6 pilgrims. Indian defence, air and naval attaches have been declared persona non grata and ordered to leave. The Indian High Commission staff will be reduced to 30. Pakistan has also shut in airspace for Indian airline and suspending all trade ties. NSC said Indian provocations prove the reality of the two-nation theory and Pakistan will never compromise on sovereignty and dignity. The Embassy of Pakistan in France hosted a vibrant in Pakistan Day receptions in Paris, attended by a large number of French officials, diplomat, military officers, and representatives from UNESCO and OECD. The event began with the national anthem of Pakistan and France, followed by a documentary highlighting Pakistan's rich cultural heritage. A special cake-cutting ceremony added to the celebration. French dignitaries, including Senator Rashid and Ambassador David, congratulated Pakistan and emphasized the growing importance of Pakistan-France ties, particularly in the economic sphere. Ambassador Mumtaz Zahra Baloch welcomed the guests, highlighting Pakistan's democratic progress and commitment to pluralism, peace, and multilateralism. She underlined the positive momentum in bilateral ties following recent leadership-level engagement. A replica of the historic fasting Buddha and exhibitions of Pakistan literature were key attractions showcasing the country's deep cultural legacy.
Neurological care is a pressing healthcare challenge in Pakistan. That's why Helping Hand USA is building Kind R, a world-class hospital with 130 plus clinics that is set to establish new standards for neurological care in Pakistan. As the first phase nears completion, anticipation is growing for the launch in the second half of 2025. Give zakat and sadaqah through Helping Hand USA today and join this historic endeavor to redefine future healthcare in Pakistan.
Pakistan has closed its airspace to Indian airlines and firmly rejected India's move to suspend a key water-sharing treaty. The actions comes in response to Indian accusation following a deadly militant attack in Indian-administrated Kashmir. Islamabad dismissed the allegations as baseless and condemned New Delhi attempt to politicize water agreement, especially the Indus Water Treaty. Official in Pakistan terms India reactions as provocative and in violations of international norms. The National Security Committee reaffirmed that any aggressive act, military or water-related, would be met with a strong response. The closure of airspace is part of a broader series of diplomatic and strategic countermeasures as tension between the two nuclear arms neighbors continue to escalate. During the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky visit, South Africa President Cyril Ramaphosa called for immediate peace talk between Kyiv and Moscow, without any preconditions, including territorial concessions by Ukraine. Speaking at a joint press conference, President Ramaphosa emphasized that lasting peace must be based on dialogue, not demands. The visit marked a significant diplomatic engagement as South Africa positioned itself as a potential mediator in the ongoing conflict. Ramaphosa reiterated South Africa's commitment to a peaceful resolution grounded in international law and respect for sovereignty. President Zelensky welcomed the support but reiterated Ukraine's stand that territorial integrity is non-negotiable. The meeting comes aimed growing global efforts to find a pathway to end the war now in its third year. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, took center stage at the Time 100 Summit in New York, offering rare insight into her entrepreneurial journey and personal life. Addressing a packed audience, Meghan spoke about the challenges and triumph of building her brand. Archibald, in her passion for storytelling and social impact, she emphasized the importance of purpose-driven work and lifting up underrepresented voices. On the personal front, she briefly touched on family life with Prince Harry and their 2 children, sharing how parenthood continues to shape her perspective and drive. The Duchess' appearance was met with enthusiasm, marking her return to a major public platform. Her remarks underscore a growing focus on female leadership, authenticity, and global connection, values she said continue to inspire her both as a mother and an entrepreneur. Russia launched a massive overnight assault on Kyiv, firing missiles and drones in the largest attack on the Ukrainian capital this year. At least 12 people were killed with dozens more injured as residential buildings and civilian infrastructure were hit. Emergency service rushed to rescue survivors trapped under rubble while air raid sirens echoes across the city throughout the night. In a rare move, US President Donald Trump condemned the attack, calling it unjustifiable and urging restraint. Her remarks signal a shift in tone aimed at growing international concern over civilian casualties. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky vowed retaliations and calls on allies to boost air defense support. The strike marks a grim escalation in the ongoing conflict, with fear mounting of further attack in the days ahead. In the end, archaeologists in Peru have uncovered the 5,000-year-old remains for a movement believed to have held a high-status position in the ancient Carol civilization, one of the oldest in the Americas. The burial site discovered in the Soup Valley included valuable artifacts and ceremonial items indicating the woman's elite social standing. Experts say the find highlight the significant role women may have played in Carol society over 5 millennia ago. Researchers believe this discovery challenges traditional views of early civilization and underscores gender balance in ancient leadership. Carol, known for its advanced urban planning and architecture, thrived long before the Inca Empire. The latest find add a new dimensions to the understanding of gender roles in early South American society. So thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. This is me, Tabinda, signing off. Stay tuned for more news. DCTV USA, DTVN, and our OTT platform DTV Flex, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.
You came to this country for a brighter future for you and your loved ones. You've made it this far. Now it's time to become a citizen. With citizenship, you gain the right to vote, access to federal jobs, the ability to keep your family closer, and the freedom to travel with a U.S. passport. These are just a few of the benefits waiting for you when you become eligible. We're here to help you through the process with free resources and personalized guidance. Together, we can make it easier. Get started at becomeacitizentoday.com.